I'm proud of you fellas. You all kept your head on a swivel, and that's what you gotta do when you find yourself in a vicious cockfight. Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Good morning. It is 7:30, 7:35 a.m. I'm Chris Page. That's Eric the Lariat Steele. And this is Behind the Curtain Territories. Listen, guys, before we go far or go deep into this party this morning, I've got to show off I want to call it a gift, but I don't know if I don't know how I feel about it. I just don't know how I feel about it.
It's not what it is. It's the intent behind it. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, but I got a package in the mail this week. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I don't know. I don't know who would send you something like that. Probably a loyal fan or a good friend, one of the two.
Just saying, it's I got John back, by the way, so I just need for you to know that you've made the list.
You're on the list.
You just made the list. Listen, good.
I showed that to John, and he was laughing. He's like, "Man, that is awesome."
So he knew.
Yeah.
Oh, he played stupid with me. He played dumb.
I just outed him. I'm sorry, John.
Yeah, you just outed fucking Cable. So now the revenge factor's even going to grow that much more. But I got him back Thursday night. He thought we were doing a Harlem Heat spotlight. I made him sit through 2 hours of Goto.
Oh man, that would have got me too.
Yeah. It was good times. It was good times. And it's only going to
actually. I'll be honest. I've never watched a Goto match.
Ooh.
Oh, never.
Oh,
I know. So I've heard he does a lot of haha.
Oh, he does a lot of haha. A lot of haha. And he's a good wrestler too. When it comes down to it, so I even got John to admit that. At the end of the day, he's not a bad wrestler. He's just a lot of parody. Today is not about parody, brother. Today is about going to the land of extreme and picking it up from where we left, and not the land of extreme you might think of, guys. We're talking about FMW, Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling. Last week we started like this. You'd pitched the idea of, hey, let's try this out. Let's see what this looks like. Last week's show did pretty well. I thought we had a good time with it, and I said, hey man, pick out some matches this week. And so this is your run. You pick these bad boys out that we're going to take a peek at today. And boy howdy, did you start off? We're starting off with an interesting one. I'm gonna let you set it up, man. You go ahead.
So I remember this match. So I don't remember what happens about the match. I just remember the setting as just insane. And I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure if this was FMW or IWA. They kind of used a lot of the same people. FMW started right at the end of IWA. So, but even if it's not, you're just going to enjoy it. It is the Bathhouse match.
It's a Bathhouse Deathmatch. I didn't know that this was a thing, and I guess we're gonna find out what this is all about together. Or I am. I've never seen it before. I don't know what the fuck I'm about to look at. I would imagine that this is going to be very interesting to start. An interesting way to start off Saturday morning. I'll say that. All right, you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play. I don't even know who's in this.
So the first time I ever saw this match was like on Stranglemania or Bloody Mania, something like that, like one of the ICP wrestling VHSs. Oh, and I just remember, dying laughing at thinking this was so weird. And I haven't seen this in probably 20 years or more.
This is Okay, so the pad says IWA. It says international. So this is definitely an IWA thing. So don't fucking bust our balls. This is supposed to be This is gonna be a funny match, I would imagine. So shut up and watch it and enjoy it with us, and we'll get to FMW. The next three matches are definitely FMW matches. Oh my god!
Yeah. So the guy in the yellow Yeah, and the guy in the yellow is Tarzan Goto, who was a killer in his own right, man. Like, I just like they're wearing their sneakers. Like, it's so weird. I can't remember who Tarzan Goto's partner is here.
Well, let me ask you this: if you're on,
Mr. Gannosuke.
Yeah, if you're on the Twitch channel, are you on the Twitch channel by chance, Eric? Because I added in a different graphic. You like the television set there, bud?
I do like that. That's with the little knobs. I had a TV just like that when I was a kid.
I'm gonna have to.
Had an air-powered remote control.
We'll have to do some stuff.
Well, like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, we'll have to do some stuff and switch some stuff around. But I think I like it. I like the little television that works.
Look at Tarzan Goto's head, like his forehead, man.
Look at these ladies. They're kind of concerned here.
I mean, if you were at the gym and you just see these this going on in the gym locker room, I'd be concerned too.
Absolutely.
What?
What the hell are we doing here?
Oh my god! They're splashing each other.
Oh my goodness! So you have to tag your partner who is in the sauna, the bath.
Yeah, he's in the hot tub. Oh, it's FMW versus some maybe it's FMW versus IWA or FM.
Oh, good. So you're right. So they can't come at you crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Goth. Good morning. Yeah, you came in on our first match. Yes, you are definitely seeing this correctly. It is a Bathhouse Deathmatch. This is a thing. Oh, he does not look happy sitting in that water.
Tarzan Goto does not like to be relaxed. Like, how do you even come up with a match like this?
I have no idea.
There's no.
So if he wants to make us, oh wow, they're going out into the lobby. There's someone else in the.
You must be a couple of seconds ahead of me. There's just guys in there cleaning. This dude's in the bath.
I'm at 3 minutes and 39, 40, 41.
Alright, you're just like 2 or 3 seconds ahead of me.
Okay, alright. Is he cleaning his armpits?
I can't even, man. I can't even. It's too early for all this. Look, here they go. Let's say we're leaving the bathhouse.
Oh, is he? Oh my goodness! There's boobs and whoa, hello.
I was not expecting that. YouTube normally has that blocked.
Hey, I'll definitely be cutting this match out.
Oh, this is from YouTube, right?
It is from YouTube. So there's full frontalage going on here on the channel.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's trying to call for help.
Is this real life? Like, are they filming a movie there or something?
This is totally a thing.
Then you get this poor guy looks like a skeleton, stoking the flames, making the water hotter.
I can't believe this is actually real. What the hell are we watching, dude?
Did Vince Russo book for Japan for a little bit?
Looks horrified.
Like, what if these dudes just still like, oh well, I'm just gonna keep washing my back.
It would be hilarious if one of the patrons turned around and said, "Can you get my back?"
They're still just chilling in the tubs. Like,
Zeus.
you got a spinning toe hold.
We got-
Oh my gosh.
You're so lucky right now because I don't know where my pen is at. I definitely need a hit right now to get through this. I'm not going to leave you to watch this while I go fucking do it.
Oh my gosh.
Thankfully, this is the shortest match on the run this morning. And absolutely not golf. I would never book a Bathhouse match.
There's a Goto just grabbed the other headhunter, ducked him under the water. Drowned.
The headhunter that's still in the water, man, he hasn't been tagged in yet. He's been in there since it
I
started.
know. And he was just getting drowned too. Look, they're having a splash fight.
These kids, what's going on here?
Oh my! Look, well, they're blowing the whistle because they got out. I don't know if this is the best match I've ever seen or the worst match I've ever seen.
You know,
It's making a yellow card for something. It's like we got a hockey stick.
This is nuts.
What a way to start the day, man.
I mean, I don't know how we're going to top this, man. I just don't know how that's going to happen.
Look, our last match of the night, or the last match of this show, will definitely top it. We have the women's match last, right? Look, make it Hunter.
Uh-oh, we got our...
This guy is so skinny, man.
Yeah, he is. He looks like he is the twig that's going in there to heat the water up.
I know. Look, those logs are bigger than he is.
He's gonna burn himself. Why is this headhunter just not doing anything?
He hasn't been tagged in yet. He's been drowned. With the car soundbar right here. You guys said I hope we get to see the breaststroke. I think we saw that just a little bit ago.
Oh, we sure did. A few times. Oh, he's biting him.
Oh, that's a good way to get out of that. That's a good way to get out of that. They'd be wearing their sneakers in the hot tub. I'd be a little bit upset about that if I went to that
like
gym.
he was saying 99999.
Tarzan Goto just keeps drowning this guy. Like,
I mean, you know, it's attempted murder. Who cares? I mean, why are we not staying?
and
with
that's
the
the worst.
action? Can I get a marshmallow? Can I roast that bitch or something? This is like cinematic before cinematic was a thing in wrestling. That's what this is.
Yeah. The water dripping.
Shamu's trying to get
And
out.
Tarzan Goto was like, I was NWA World Champion, or like I had a bunch of NWA World Title matches. Like he was a serious, taken serious competitor, you know. Like the Headhunters were feared, and they were like Abdul the Butchers. He's like, I'm done. I'm done.
This is nuts. I guess we had a winner. I can't tell you if we did. Oh, I heard the bell.
Maybe if you got out of the hot tub without being tagged, you're eliminated or something, because they kept turning the heat up.
Oh,
I don't know. I'd like to know the rules.
He just smacked him in the head with a card. He just slapped him.
I would like to know the rules to this Bathhouse Deathmatch.
Well, there are no rules, except for you can't leave the tub unless you're tagged, apparently.
I guess that was the rules. Look, they need a stretcher for this guy, and all he ever did was get drowned.
Why you lose?
Come on, B. Why you lose? I think they were Puerto Rican or something. I think. Cuban, Puerto Rican, they just keep going. Like, let's just look at the women's locker room instead. We're some skeevy pervs.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, FFS. I don't know what the hell that was, but you go, why you lose?
Why you lose, B? Why? Oh, there's so many questions about that match, man.
Yeah, it was definitely the way to start the show for sure. Okay, let's
Oh my
cancel
goodness.
that. And our next one, you want to go ahead and set it up, bud?
So our next one is going to be a lot more serious. These are two guys, like, a lot of people are familiar with the FMW death matches, but FMW had some great in-ring wrestling too. It was kind of like ECW style. And these are two of the guys that are, very synonymous. One of the guys we just saw, Mr. Gannosuke, against the legendary Hayabusa, who I kind of feel it's a little bit of a shame that Hayabusa's name isn't bigger than what it is. But I think you're going to see just why Hayabusa was so famed for the people that know him.
Absolutely. We saw Hayabusa last week taking on Onita. So this week, it's good to see him in here with another opponent. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, play.
インディペンデントワールド世界ヘビー級のベルトとそして世界ブラスナックルの
Just 1 second here.
転換されました。このベルトを再度腰に巻くこと
Well, we got the straps on the line here, guys.
ハヤブサがベルトをですね念願のこの二冠に輝いて
No and no, Goth. No and no. Thankfully, tomorrow's show's bookended. We had 0 time.
Sorry about that. My nose was running. I had to go catch it.
Oh, you're all right. Well, while we're getting intros here, I'm going to run to the kitchen and grab my pen because I definitely need a hit after that match. Oh, it was in my bro. It was in my lap the whole fucking time. Goth, I don't know if you were in
You
there.
got Jinsu.
Go ahead.
So you got Hakushi in the corner of Hayabusa.
Oh. Goth, I wasn't sure if you were here at the top of the show, but I got a Christmas present this week from this asshole over here on the other side of the screen. And he thought it would be a cool idea to buy me a shirt that says Row FMW. Yeah. Yeah. Eric's done joined the John Cable.
Look, you know how hard it was to find a Paul Roma shirt?
I'm shocked that you did. I
Just
actually
have
thought
a-
this was about tomato sauce.
It might be, honestly. It might be. It might be. But that's not what it's about to us.
No. What are you getting into?
テクニックをですね打ち込んでいこうというところがあるでしょうか。
Sorry, Zeus is.
I think this is at Cork and Hall, too, which was like a legendary, if people are familiar with Cork and Hall, it's a huge, huge arena. It's kind of like, it's up there with, the Madison, well, it's not Madison Square Garden level, but it's, held in that regard. It's a huge, legendary arena in Japan. Oh, I apologize. This is Yokohama.
We got some good countering going on here. See, I hope.
Yeah, Mr. Gannosuke was good.
Last week we saw a lot of exploding stuff. We had the C4.
Yeah.
We had the exploding ring. We had the exploding cage. I mean, it was just everything.
Which is what FMW was really remembered for, is their death matches. Like, the explosions, the barbed wire, the violence. But they had, like I said, some guys that could really wrestle, and I wanted to kind of show that.
Oh, I'm here for it.
Like, Hayabusa was just such an amazing high flyer, man. He was like, at the time that he was around, like, he was just he was widely considered the best high flyer of his time. Like, he was up there with Rey Mysterio, as far as high flying goes.
Had a tragic ending for him. in his career, as we've discussed several times. Broke his neck in a couple of places. I didn't connect the dot that his opponent's the same guy that just was in the bathhouse until you said something.
Yeah. He didn't have the bleach blonde hair in the bathhouse. We saw Gannosuke. Who did he wrestle last week when we watched this? Did he wrestle Masato Tanaka?
I think he was in there with Tanaka.
Or was he wrestling Hayabusa?
I think he was in there with
Tanaka,
Tanaka. No, Hayabusa
That's
was in there with Onita.
Onita and the exploding, yeah. We didn't really get to see Hayabusa's high flying very much.
No, that's why I'm already kind of more impressed with this because there hasn't been an explosion yet, and I am seeing some work. I mean, I'm not saying that derogatory, and I'm not saying that disrespectfully by any means, but I like to see the match play out. Don't get me wrong, I like seeing blood and guts every now and then, and especially seeing some of this older stuff that before it was super mainstream is always fun to look at. But seeing the actual ring work, the transitioning, the flying around, doing all that, doing everything, it's a refresher. After seeing a Bathhouse Deathmatch.
There weren't any explosions in the Bathhouse Deathmatch, though.
Thank you, Jesus. Could you imagine?
Yeah. I mean, somebody might have been blowing it up somewhere there, but...
Oh, I'm sure.
Why you blow it up, B?
It's exactly where the Headhunters are going.
Look, they got the DirecTV turnbuckle pads here.
Hayabusa working the knee, too.
Yeah. They're on that, starting out that slow pace. Really doing more of like a King's Road style match so far.
Just means they're going to pick it up going down the stretch.
Yeah. Ready to see some of this high flying.
Looks like he's trying. It looks like he's about to set it up. Or he's waiting.
Yeah. Stomp that knee.
I mean, you take the wheel out from underneath him, and they ain't gonna be able to stand up and fight with him. What was the?
Exactly.
What was the
saying? I like that.
Giants in the industry. If you take the leg out, you're all the same size.
Everybody's the same size when they're on the mat.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I like how he's doing that.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I'm used to seeing, like, with Flair would do it, he would kind of jump up in the air and come down, or other wrestlers do it. Hayabusa's going straight, like taking a front bump with that momentum.
Yeah.
Sounds better that way.
Seeing the babyface. Yeah. Seeing the babyface work the legs a little unusual, too.
I've seen the babyface pick apart body parts usually.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna woo.
Oh, hey, he's trying.
I like how Gannosuke sets up and blocks him from putting his leg over.
Shows the intelligence level of the heel. Oh, but Hayabusa got it locked in. Pointing out to the referee, bro, shoulders are down. This is where you count.
Yeah. They're working that figure four.
Yeah, he is.
Gannosuke.
You gotta turn it or get to the ropes.
Yeah.
He almost had it. See, I like that. I like how he almost had the turn, he almost had the counter, and then Hayabusa just dropped.
And if you saw right there, Hayabusa had his hand and he had his knuckle in Gannosuke's knee, grinding it in.
返していったというね、一瞬そういった
I like that.
あったんですけれども、やはり、ガンノスケとしても自分の生きる道をね、貫いたという形になりました。
This is like essentially for FMW's world title.
シングルマッチ。
I thought it was like the double title or something like that.
Yeah, man, straps are on the line. Do you know who's coming in as champ?
足をつかまれて円髄。
Gannosuke.
ガンノスケはですね、ヒールというふうに
He hit that Enziguri, yeah, the double titles.
そういう意味では本当にこれ秀逸なものありますからね。今のなんかも非常にうまい。
Pushing against the rope for leverage.
ブレイク、脇のためなんとか逃れていったはやぶさであります。ガンノスケやはりちょっと足を攻められて、さすがにあそこまで攻められればという感じなんでしょうか。それとも三味線か。さあ、あれを攻めていった。
Like, no, Gannosuke's gonna work the arm, still selling the leg.
そうですね。あるい
That's what I
は
like about it.
これ背中もね、かなり
Picked another body part, but he's
Those-
showing his pain.
Those boots of Hayabusa, man, those are throw me off for some reason. They got that hoof and toe boot.
ガンノスケははやぶさの腕ですかね。
Oh, show me the end of the boot.
はやぶさも、常にこれ怪我をしている選手ですので、
Like a ninja shoe. Looks like a little, like his toe is separated from the rest of his.
実際の攻撃なん
Oh,
です
His big toe is separated from the rest of his.
That is interesting. I don't know if I could wear those.
さあ、足が伸びた。まさにストロングファイトを展開しているガンノスケとはやぶさ。ブリカ。そして、厳しい脇固め。
Don't see that often.
Oh
しかしこれ、
no, that was nice.
今足を打ったようですね。
はい。
Like you don't see people really work on body part like that too often nowadays either.
なってしまいました。もうお互いこれは執念だけの
Oh, we got Pogo on the outside.
なっていくんでしょうね、これ。
Mm.
体はボロボロの服装です。
So they both got somebody in the corner.
Yeah. Pogo's probably with Gannosuke.
もうかなり腕、そして肩を攻められて、ちょっとグロッキー状態。そう、容赦なくそこにストンピングをぶち込んでいくミスターガンノスケであります。さあ、ニュートラル
And
コーナ
back
ー
in the
対角
corner,
先
shoots him across. Reversal by Hayabusa.
で、おっと、
Running knee strike.
今、膝を顔面に当てていき、
I thought he was gonna skin the cat there. Oh, drop kick to the knee.
いや
サイドキックをね、スワンダイブ式
制して足
決まって
狙って
いきました。
きましたね。
そして、はやぶさが飛ぶか、大
ベースボールスライド
していった。さあ、そしてラーケブラーダか。さあ、ラーケブラーダを見舞っていくのか。
Oh. Camera shot
Oh.
missed
なん
it.
かね、
Yeah.
あーかわされました。
Springboard moonsault.
高さは十分だった。
Did Gannosuke get out of the way?
Think he made
What it looks like.
shot it.
できるっていうね。ああいうとこが天才的なこと。
なるほど。
臨機応変にパッパッとできちゃうところがね。
Now we're to get a little bit of FMW brawling.
っていうのはもうすぐできちゃうんだよね。
体がそういうふうに動いてしまうんですよね。
なかなかそれできないんです
I
よ。
thought it was hilarious going back to the spotlight on Thursday night 'cause when John did Paul Roma, like he found every match that Paul Roma lost, right? So I made him sit through every match that Grado won.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't believe he found the one. I mean, I'm sure it upsets you to see Paul Roma lose over and over again.
It just upset me to sit through Paul Roma, period.
Oh, what a
Nice
hard
little- I
Falconero.
was about to say, yeah, he drove him down.
Yeah.
Busa 1, 2, yeah, kick out.
技一つ一つにこう思いがこもっているんですが、いかんせん膝。
Oh, was that a play at Hakushi right there?
セコンドについ
Yep.
て人生の目の前で念仏パワーボムであります。
Still selling the knee. Lukaku's like, you son of a.
やはりパワーボムのキレもですね、ちょっ
And like Hakushi,
と助けの
you know, people just kind of remember him as like a goofy character in WWF. Not really goofy. Like he didn't do goofy stuff. Just
そうですか。
he wasn't well booked in WWF. I mean, he was really good.
短期決戦にも
Like him and Bret Hart had a great match. The first in your house.
決まっていく。
Exactly where I was going.
勝負に出るんでしょう
That's
か。
exactly where I was going to go with it.
さあ、
I mean, the same can be said for a lot of talents that were international. They usually didn't get good bookings over in WWF. or
Yeah.
WWE. They're changing their stance a little bit, but I
Oh, what a
always
spin
thought
kick.
that Hakushi was very underrated, criminally underrated in the WWF at that time.
Yeah. And then once they stopped the oh, nice. Once they kind of stopped the lightweight division, they kind of just did the same with Taka Michinoku, you know? Who was they booked him kind of seriously when they were pushing the light heavyweight division, but then once they stopped pushing the light heavyweight division, you know, they kind of stopped pushing Taka.
Slingshot leg drop.
Drum.
I thought that
Should have hooked the leg.
I thought that their light heavyweight division was a little too late to the dance. Personally, I mean, by that point, the
Yeah.
cruiserweight division had a year and a half of booking behind it on the other channel. You're just too late to the game.
Yeah, they didn't quite spotlight it like WCW did either. Which WWF brought in more Japanese wrestlers, where WCW was bringing in more luchadors, you know, so it was a lot different. Like the luchador style was different than the Japanese light heavyweight division. Like the Japanese light heavyweight division was still doing a lot of strong style stuff. They didn't do as much. The Gannosuke clutch, so sweet. They didn't do quite as much like high flying like luchador style, which is what the fans in America had come to expect from light heavyweights because of the cruiserweight division. So I mean, I thought maybe they were going to put on either Mr. Aguilar or S.A. Rios, because they kind of pushed S.A. Rios for a little while, or Brian Christopher, and then they went with Taka Michinoku, which is a surprise, you know. Oh gosh, Phoenix Splash. I guess it wasn't a full Phoenix Splash.
Ooh. No, sir.
Should have hooked the leg.
I mean, it's Wrestling 101, guys. Wrestling 101. You always hook the
Well, Gannosuke's still selling the leg, too.
Oh, Falcon Arrow of his own.
Yeah, that was one of his big moves, was Falcon Arrow.
Oh,
I remember there was a point in time where I was really into Hayabusa when I was younger. You'd see him do the Falcon Arrow, the Lion Saw, which is what he broke his neck on the second time. 450, Shooting Star, Phoenix Splash, like all the cool high flying moves.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I like that power bomb. I thought that he was going to go
Yeah.
for a Dominator style move or like a roll off into the mat. Yep, selling that leg.
I was thinking the Dominator too. Oh!
Rough landing.
Looks like he landed on his head, yeah.
Well, don't scream at him. Jeez. Oh, counter.
Again. Oh, they didn't lose him. Oh. Slam it on the knee.
I wonder if that was supposed to be a setup.
I think he was gonna. Yeah, it looked like I said. It looked like he was gonna go for it. It's not too much. I was about to say he's gonna fell backwards. Oh, that's Saito suplex, man.
Well, they're pushing it down the stretch. Hakushi looking on like a man possessed there.
He's very stoic. Crowd starting to scream a little bit.
Oh, kick to the head.
Oh, big head kick.
Yes, sir.
Oh, spinning back kick. Oh, he caught the front kick.
Love it.
Oh, dragon screw. I always like a good dragon screw leg whip.
I do too. I think that's such a spot that could be, if done correctly and used appropriately in a match, could really be one of those that changes the foundation of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember. Oh gosh, I think he spiked him right on his face. I remember watching. I think I remember if it was worldwide or what it was, and it was Mike Tenay and Dusty Rhodes on commentary, or Mike Tenay, Tony, or no, it wasn't Mike Tenay. It was Tony Schiavone, I think, and Dusty Rhodes, and somebody did a dragon screw leg whip, and the commentator said he arm dragged his leg, and Dusty Rhodes just like broke up laughing like I was watching the Bathhouse match. He's like, "How you arm drag a leg?"
yep. I remember there was a spot with Dusty. I know this was on Saturday night. Guardian Angel. That was bad.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that was bad.
He made it work though. They're trying to make it work, I should say. Guardian Angel, aka Big Boss Man, came off with a bicycle. And he's like, "Where did he get a bicycle? He hit him with a bicycle!" Oh my god, it was just hilarious. A bicycle!
I remember that. I love me some Dusty Rhodes commentary, man.
Dusty was great.
Clubbering is when full bodies are on one hand at one time. Oh, through that mule kick.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, tiger suplex.
Did he get him?
Nah, I kicked out. There's Ricky Fuji over there.
Well, they're definitely trying to put each other away here.
Yeah, that's a big match.
Scoop slam.
Done. Going up.
Nope, you're gonna get caught, bud. Oh, he tried to kick.
He missed. He
Yeah, but
missed the first one.
that first one, if it would have hit his jaw, bruh, he would have.
Oh.
Why do I have LL Cool J's "Mama Said Knock You Out" right into my head right now?
He blasted him.
That was a great punch. I just thought about a really cool spot. Springboard into a roaring elbow.
Oh,
Person in
man.
the ring
Catching a
him
roaring
with
elbow.
roaring elbow on the way down. That would be an interesting little spot. I've never seen it. Sure, it's happened.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody, if you ever have a good idea, this is what I say. If you ever have a good idea, somebody's probably already done it. Oh, he's going for that Lariat again. Oh,
Heel kick.
return the favor.
Powerbomb. Oh, I thought that was going to be it right there. I was not going to get upset with
They've
it.
had some good back and forth here.
Really good near falls. They're buyable, for sure.
Yeah. And there's been a couple like things that got messed up here, but I think like a good wrestling match needs to have a little sloppiness in it. Oh, nice Northern Lights. Because if it's too crisp and too clean, it looks phony. It looks fake. Looks like a scene from an action movie.
Yeah.
Whereas like if it's a little bit sloppy, you have a couple things that maybe looks like they messed up here and there. It looks more realistic because not every boxer's going to land every punch that they throw. Like, ooh, football players are going to fumble. Things like that are going to happen. Drop them with that dragon suplex. Oh, what are we going here for here? Phoenix Splash.
Got him. Got a new champ.
Got him.
It wasn't bad. It was it just said,
No,
I'm
man.
done.
Yep.
That's what it said, I'm done.
You get all you're getting, guys.
Yeah, you get no time. The Busa train continues. This one should be about 3 minutes, 3 seconds would be the start time on it. I was really pleased when I saw you pick this out because I remember the great Sasuke from ECW's Barely Legal. I think it was 96. They had a 6-man tag, and it was Japanese influenced, and it was one of the best matches on the card. It often doesn't get talked about. I think you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the first time I ever saw great Sasuke was at WWE's Canadian Stampede or Calgary Stampede show.
Oh yeah. Oh, before then, he definitely appeared in ECW, and it was looking at the date of this. It was prior to this. They went over and had a banger 6-man. I thought it was better.
Yeah. So, story about that real quick. WWE, WWF, whatever. When they were starting their lightweight division, were really looking at great Sasuke, and Sasuke is the guy that they were thinking about pushing. And Paul Heyman, who had this in, because I think it was like Taka was one of the 6 men in that match. Paul Heyman told him, Taka's the guy that you want. Taka's the future. And so they kind of, they watched the match and they kind of went with Taka based on Paul Heyman's recommendation and match from Canadian Stampede,
Mm-hmm. Well, I
can't remember if Taka won or Sasuke won.
Taka, because they didn't beat Taka for a minute after he picked up that strap. I forgot that took place.
Yeah, and that was like I
forgot that took place.
Yeah, that was like a huge upset victory for Taka to win that match. No, Great Sasuke won that match.
Oh, he did. Oh,
but Taka wasn't champion yet. This is before he had been crowned champion.
Okay, I'm going to have to go back and watch that because I forgot that was a thing. Wrestling Request Live. Let's get started on this in 3, 2, 1, play. While we get started.
So, funny thing about Sasuke, he was essentially a senator, like whatever, basically, I can't remember what it's called, the basic, whatever a senator is in Japan. Wore his mask the whole time. Campaigned with his mask, wore it into the Senate, wore it on the Senate floor, or whatever their Senate is. Never took his mask off.
He ran as Sasuke?
Yeah, ran as Great Sasuke, was elected as Great Sasuke, served as Great Sasuke, wore the mask. Like, could you imagine, like, the spoiler or one of the assassins? It's like a U.S. senator wearing their mask. Like,
that's hilarious. I mean, it's not
Speaker of the House, the assassin, Jody Hamilton.
No, would they call him Jody, or would they just call him the assassin? Assassin 1 or Assassin 2? Now that's the question. What if they're both on the ballot? Holy shit, we've got a big problem.
If you don't pass this bill, I'm gonna load my mask up and headbutt. But I figured this match would be good, like fast-paced, high-flying match.
Oh yeah, I'm here for it. I need to step away 1 minute. I'll be right back.
このサスケ選手戦うのは初めてですか？もうタグで一度組んでそれ以外にはもうそのリング上での接点がね。実際にその当たってみて、これからまたゆっくりじゃあブレイトサスケ選手のちょっといろいろ語ってみてもらいたいなっていう。はい。本当に今サスケ選手この試合でそうしていたことっていうのは、
Kind of working that arm.
そういう気持ちで来てくれたなっていうのすごくありましたよね。遠慮せずに来てくれたっていうのはそれの決意があったんじゃないかと思いますけど。逆にその分、はやぶさ選手にしてもガンガンいけると。そうですね。やっぱり中途半端じゃないものを。
I can't remember if Sasuke was kind of like a ripoff of Octagon from Mexico, or if Octagon was like a copy of Sasuke. I don't remember who came first.
もちろんキャラクター的にも 戦い方にとっても違うと思うんですけども、それを一人でですね戦い抜いてみてですね、
Sasuke with his ballet shoes on.
ね、うちの選手では得られないっていうかですね、
はい
感じられないそういう気持ち的な部分もあったし、
はい
それとはまた別にですね、技術的な部分にも結構驚かされたところってたくさんありましたから、
はい
結構いい勉強できたなと思い
なる
ます。
これはやっぱ序盤は意識し合ってグラウンドでも攻
そう
防
ですね、やっぱりこの2人が試合するっていうのとやっぱりどうしても飛び道具の方にですね、お客さんの目が行きがちだと思うんですけども、やっぱりそれ以前にやっぱりプロレスラーである以上ちゃんとしたレスリングっていうものをやりたいなっていうのがお互いに
Oh, we get a little surfboard. A bow and arrow surfboard. Oh, that's a nice little exchange.
スタイル的にはどうなんですかね、はやぶさ選手とサスケ選手というのは。
どうなんでしょうね、僕自身はそんなに意識したことはないんですけど、やっぱり傍目に見ると似てるんじゃないですかね。
そうです。タク選手から聞いた話によると、両方とも戦っている選手なんで、スタイル的にはすごい
Into the test of strength.
そうですね。試合前にですね言ってたんですけども、
そうですね、やっぱり見てても似てるなって思うところいくつかありましたね、実際に。
決して攻撃型の選手タイプではないですよね。
This is not a spot I expected to see in this match. Test the strength. Oh, that was nice.
攻撃を見出すっていうタイプですからお互い。
同じタイプの選手と試合をするっていうのはやっぱりやりづらいという部分は。
そうですね、どちらかというとやっぱりやりづらいなと思いますよ。やっぱりタイプの違った方がですね、
はい。
相手のリズムさえうまくつかみさえすれば後がその自分のリズムに持っていけるんですけど、
はい
同じリズムでやっぱり試合をするというのは結構難しいです
なるほ
ね。
ど。そうすると自然的にやる技も似てきたりですね。
Oh, nice. Kind of hip toss to an arm drag.
お互いに
いい蹴っtoss
メキシコそうですね。戦ってきた中で。
自然とこういう
すぐに
ルチャリブレ的な動きっていうのは試合の中に出てきますね。
もちろんベースは日本のスタイルなんですけども、その中にメキシコで覚えた技をミックスさせるっていうタイプでも似てますよね。
そうですね、やっぱりそういうエッセンスをお互いに少しずつ明確にする
先に仕掛けてるサスケ選手ですけども、
Row.
多分この時点でもは
All right. Were you watching that action while
I
you were going?
was. I've been watching it on my
Some
phone.
nice back and forth,
It
man.
has been
Yeah.
high energy
本当にまだ
pretty much since the
Some
opening.
nice back and
bell.
forth chain wrestling, too.
わからないですからね、完全には。
Whoever said FMW is all about death matches are full of shit, man.
Yeah, that's like, I wanted to show a couple matches that weren't just death matches.
警戒しながら
I mean, we started out pretty extreme with the Bathhouse Deathmatch, but then we've had some good,
It
mat
doesn't
wrestling, high flying.
It doesn't get more extreme than that Bathhouse Deathmatch, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. If
Now,
you don't watch
now
it,
speaking of extreme,
you don't watch
I will say if you guys tuned in, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said, no, it
I'll
doesn't
say,
get
speaking of extreme, if you guys,
長くグラウンドで
all right, you go.
I'm back. I'm back. It's yours. Go.
やっぱ
All
体力
right, so I was gonna say, if you tuned in for some extreme blood and guts, barbed wire explosions, just wait till our last match or the next match.
Yes, I have seen this match, the last match before. I think I actually watched it with Toddy on the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah,
I mean, we're going back probably when we first started
は気分が悪い
in March-ish,
勢い
April.
だってやって
It's good.
yeah.
Yeah, I
組んでも見たいという気持ちはある。
それ
man,
もありますね、やっぱり。いろんな意味で
It's probably been 20 years since I watched it,
関わってみたい選手です。
And I was just talking to Junko the other day, and they said that that's the match that got them into women's wrestling, like Japanese women's wrestling. And saw them say, "This is amazing." Like, so we'll talk about that when we get to that match, though.
it's there.
意識してるみたいなんで。 本当に敵が来ればですね。
There's been a lot of, mat chain wrestling. I was expecting a little bit more high flying, but I'm sure they'll get to that.
もっといいのが出てくるんじゃないかと思うんですけどね。
High
It's talking about
angle.
Sasuke's ballerina shoes that he wears, the little dance shoes.
ありましたが、
Bro, if he showed up to work like that,
プラスアルファの
I mean, not suited and booted, but in full gi,
の部分ですか
I
ら、
would love him forever.
この試合はこの試合で
There's
His silk pajamas and his slippers.
るとこ
I
ろがあったん
mean,
じゃ
and
ないか
somebody tries to step to him, he just kicks him right in the
の
face.
が、10.10 の両国の人生戦の後の選手の方から、
そうですね。やろうっていう。
I think anybody
僕も
crazy
だ
to
って
tell
多少
him
驚い
that.
たんですけども、いずれ僕も機会があればやってみたいと思ってたしですね。で、今の状況でそう言ってくれたことっていうのはすごくやっぱり嬉しかったですし、
Susuke's been working on that knee. Booster's got to get what he did, just got to the road.
そういう感じだったのでですね、素直に
Break it up, he does.
形で
Looks like we got one of the little lariats up and about.
こういう夢のカードとして見てもらえたっていう
Big headbutt
嬉しい
there.
ことですし、
Booster's rocked here.
やっぱり僕らプロ
It
レス
seems
の
like
そう
since
いう
they
夢
slowed
って
the
いうのをいつ
pace,
も見
it's
てたもの
been
ですから
it's favored
これからも機会があればどんどんそういうことをやっていきたいと思います
Sasuke. I mispronounced that. I'm stunned, guys. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry for this.
動き出しました。
Suplex coming out of the corner.
おさり気味ですけど、
Just a near fall.
戦いの中ではやはりこの上を見ながらやっぱ戦ってたんですかね。
そうですね、やっぱり復帰して今の
Grab
ジ
the
ニア
hold of that
の
arm.
という形でこの試合に臨んでますけども、まあ実際うちのリングでやってれば結構ヘビー級の選手とやることの方が多いです。そういうヘビー級の選手の技を受けながら少しずつ自分の体調を
Maintains control of the wrist. Irish whip. Ducks under the clothesline. Booster with a spinning wheel kick. I like that. It looks like we're going to see some high flying here. Cranking it up. Senton over the top. Referee screaming at him on the apron like it's going out of style. Springboard. Spinning wheel kick.
軽さを工夫するにはスピードと切れて
1, 2, just a 2.
選手に裏にスピードの切れはありますので、ヘビー級には通用する技をそうですね。
Springboard elbow. I love that move right there. Uh-oh. The protection guys are there. Oh, he's got a chair. Oh! High risk did not pay off right there. Where'd Busa go? I lost him. Up. Asai moonsault. Perfectly done. Beautiful move right there. Missed that Asai moonsault.
Solid to the outside.
Yeah. I see we got the little lariat up, so I cut your camera off. I cut it back on. He was lingering around the screen. I didn't know how you felt about that, so I
I
just
was like,
killed
what are you
the
doing,
camera.
buddy? He's like, yeah, I appreciate that. He's like, I'm going to watch it.
Yep, I said, up. I see a little lariat. Let me cut this off until Dad gets back. This has been so. What I was saying while you were gone, it seems like when the pace slowed down, it really favored Sasuke, and it quickened for a hot second. And Busa got some high flying stuff in, and I have a feeling now that it's slowing back down, that it's about to switch back into Sasuke's favor. Oh, I could be wrong. He ate that kick coming in right there.
Yeah, he's going to get some high flying here. The Falconer. Hey, what's that again?
Mm-hmm. Stomp straight to the spine. Leg drop across the back of the neck. Busa is turning it on here. Just picking him up by the mask. I think that'd be kind of disrespectful.
I think he got him by the collar of his pajamas.
1, 2. Okay, I hear
It
something.
was sort of like a Michinoku driver.
Let me be right back. I hear something in my living room, and I think Zeus is getting into shit that ain't got no business getting into.
Oh, about to get a Tiger driver? Oh, yeah. Oh, what we're going to see here? 450. Oh, man. Beautiful.
Ooh, thought that was going to be it, too. He's shaking his head. What do I have to do? That's a good question, Busa. I'd be asking myself the same one if I was in your shoes right now.
What are you going to have to do to put the Sasuke away? They got the boxing turnbuckles. I just noticed that they got the boxing turnbuckle pads. I hated those things. Oh, spinning Falcon Arrow.
Still just a 2.
Well, I to cut it a little bit short and dip out on it. If you want to reschedule, if you want to watch that one on your own, if you want to reschedule watching, maybe we can catch that last match tomorrow if you want in the morning.
I mean, what we can do is I'm going to finish this one out, and we'll call it a day. So I know you got the kids up here in the background. We can circle back around next week and do one more week of FMW and then pivot over to the worst wrestling show ever made. But if you need to bounce out...
Oh, man, that was cool.
That was.
Yeah.
If you need to bounce out, you go right ahead.
That worked.
I'll wrap this up, and we'll catch up next week. No worries.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching.
No problem.
Check out next week.
We'll see you, bud. And that's Eric the Lariat Steele, folks. We've got just a few more minutes left on this, and we will call it a show at that point. And we'll circle back around next week, do some more FMW, get that out of the way. And then we're going to pivot over to the worst wrestling show that was ever done, which should be fun for Eric and I to take a peek at. Boost is getting back in the ring here. Oh, Springboard Moonsault. 1, 2, just a 2. German, just a 2. What do you got to do, bud? What do you got to do to put them away? Submission. Oh, you don't have any apologies to make, Goth. Oh, Booster got to the ropes. It's been a good one, I'd say, Goth. I mean, I don't know how you beat the Bathhouse Deathmatch. I don't know how we beat that. Power bomb with a high angle stack too. Just a 2 count. He wanted that 3 right there, too. He's telling him, hey, give me that 3. Up and over. Drop kick was on the money. Busa caught him coming in. Actually, I have a match for Pogo. I have the Cassette Collective returning. And I'm going to put the Cassette Collective up against Pogo and Stitches for the Brawl pay-per-view. There you go. That happened last night. What are you thinking, Busa? Oh, Falcon Arrow off the middle rope. That's got to do it. It does. Busa picks up the win here. Absolute good finish there. I'm here for it. This has been another peek at some FMW, guys. Ultimately, things happen, right? Life happens. Eric Lariat Steele will be back next week, no problem, no doubt for sure. We'll finish up some FMW stuff. I hate that we're going to have to cut it short, but life happens. It is what it is. For those who are here live with us now, I'll be back at 4 p.m. with some women's wrestling takeover. I've got some really good women's matches to take a peek at today. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe, hit that like button, comment, do something, give me something. Tell me I suck. It's okay. So I don't take it personally. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern for Wrestling Request Live. And then I've got WGWF, the EFED podcast, at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. It's Inside the Indies back at 7 p.m. on Monday. I'm Chris Page. Eric said bye. I'll see you at 4 p.m.